Hey guys, this is Formuka with the daily deals of November 27th from the Steam Autumn Sale, and the first game is Rogue Legacy, 66% off, which takes it down to €4.75, $5.09 and £4.07. This is a roguelike game, just like the name suggests, a great one at that. You're really tuned to a controller, but you can play it just fine on the keyboard. And the roguelike, if you don't know what this means, is basically you have only one life to play with, and when you die, you continue as another character. And in this particular roguelike, the stuff you pick up, the gold, you can use for upgrades, and these upgrades carry over from your heir to the other heir. I have nothing bad to say about this game. It can get frustrating, but just like every other roguelike game, there is nothing really especially frustrating about this game. The controls are really tight, so if you suck, it's only your own fault, just like my own. If you've seen my Let's Plays of this very game, pick it up if you don't already have it. It's, I think, the best price I have seen it at. Next one up is Prison Architect, 50% off, which takes it down to €10.49, $14.99 and £9.99. This is well, you are building a prison in this game, and it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like, not really like Dwarf Fortress. You can get a direct control over your minions, like the guards and the janitors and the wardens and all that stuff, but they are really also self-sufficient. It is a great strategy. You can again find a little bit of it on my channel, and right now it's really mature. It's still early access, that's why it's relatively expensive, at least compared to the other games on today's sale. It's the most expensive one, but that's because this game is brand new. It's not even released yet, so we are supporting the development. And as I said, it's already very matured, and it's a lot of fun when you have riots and you have to keep your prisoners happy, your guards happy. You have to really micromanage your prison like a boss to be really successful, which I failed to do so, which you can find on my channel. Again, if you like this idea, I would pick it up. I don't think it will be discounted any more than this for quite some time. Next one up is Left 4 Dead 2, 75% off, €3.49, $4.99 and £3.74. There is also a bundle with the first game, which is only a little bit more expensive, but I don't think I wouldn't pick it up even at this price, because the Left 4 Dead 2 is basically the same thing as Left 4 Dead 1, just improved and with a different set of characters. So it's really up to you. If you really like this game, which is of course an FPS survival, like zombie fighting game, mostly just fighting. There is no crafting and nothing like that. You are just picking up stuff. Sometimes you are stuck, so you have to fight for your life, and you are moving through progressively harder and harder maps until the finish line. And there's a lot of scenarios in the game as well. And on top of that, there is a multiplayer mode where you can even play as a zombie. And one of the special zombies, of course, not the very basic ones like this guy. So yeah, if you don't have the game, which I would be surprised if you don't have it, but if you don't have the game and like this idea, pick it up. Great game. Next one up is the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, 75% off, which takes it down to €7.49, $7.49, or, and wait for it, this is insane, £3.74. I'm not sure if this price sticks, but if it does, that's insane. £3.74 for Skyrim. That's just insanity. And of course, everyone knows what the Elder Scrolls games are. If you don't know, it's a first-person RPG, a fantastic RPG, I have to say. I've played through at least 3 times, and every time it was over 100 hours of adventure. And there is so many mods around that you don't even have to purchase the mediocre anyway DLC for the game. There is such a huge modding scene for this. People are playing this game like a roguelike, like my friend Briarstone. You should really check out this channel. So you can have so much fun in this game just with the base game, and especially the British guys. The UK guys, you have a deal of the, I guess, of the whole sale. I just hope the price will not jump up. But if you have a friend over in UK, just ask him to purchase the game for you, because everyone should have this game in their collection. For sure. As I said, the data discs are mostly mediocre, so it's not a must-have, and especially at a much lower discount, which means like the DLC is more expensive than the base game. So just pick up the base game if you don't have it. Next one up is The Walking Dead, 75% off, which takes it down to €6.24, $7.49 or £5.24. And this is an adventure game, and the Telltale Games really pulled off a great, like, this game just works. I'm not sure how they did it. Like, the adventure genre before Telltale Games was just dead. There was nothing really major released for such a long time. But this game, this is a purely, I don't think you can buy a box, but so this is basically just an indie game, almost indie game, and it has won so many regular games, like AAA games awards. It's really insane. Fantastic adventure game set, of course, in the world of The Walking Dead, so another zombie game. And yeah, there are some action scenes, but they are mostly just quick time events, and it's all about the adventure progressing and the decisions. The decisions, they will really weigh on you. You have to decide, well, save this child or this man, which can be useful later. Like, there is nothing, like, there is a very little of black and white. It's always just shades of gray, and the decisions mold the whole adventure differently for everyone. There's even, every time you finish a chapter, you can check out what the other guys playing the game, so it's synced online, have done, which of the decisions they've made compared to your own. This is a fantastic game, and everyone should have it, just like Skyrim in their collection. And it was released in episodes, but right now all of the episodes are out, so you are getting the full deal right off the bat. And there is also, which also adds standalone DLC, The Walking Dead 400 Days, which is 50% off, pretty cheap. It's like one extra chapter long, I think. And this is another great adventure game, which is a different group of people, but as I said, another fantastic game. And it's not ripping off the comic books or the TV series. It's completely new and different story. Next one up is AntiChamber, 75% off, which takes it down to €4.74, $4.99 or £3.74. And this is basically a puzzle game, but from the first person perspective, and really weird one at that. Like, there are no rules. Like, the rules of physics doesn't work in this game either, so it will like bend your brain and squish it and squeeze it, and you just have to be attuned with the tone of this game to really get it. So it just doesn't make any sense. You will turn to the right like 7 times, and it will still continue. There is like no common sense in this game, and that makes it really awesome. It has won so many indie game awards, and it deserves it. It will like mess up your mind. And for this price, yeah, grab it. Another fantastic game. I don't think there is a single bad game in today's deals. Next one up is Terraria, 75% off, which takes it down to €2.49, $2.49 or £1.49. This, I think, this undeniably, I think, one of the best games of today's sales, especially even though the developer, what's the game first, right? It is basically a Minecraft in 2D. That's how I can describe it. And everyone, I guess, knows Minecraft. So we are mining resources and creating and building your home where you are safe at night. And you have to fight off monsters and huge monsters, bosses and everything. And it's much more of a game than the Minecraft, because there isn't like story, but there is a progression system which you can follow, and this like leads you, and you don't have to make up your own stuff. It's really more of a game than Minecraft, which is mostly just a sandbox. And the developer, I think, even in year 2011, maybe 12, have basically announced that there will be no future updates and patches for the game. The game was already huge by that time. But when it was released on the consoles, they decided that they will release something new to push it, and they've updated the PC version as well for free for everyone. So there is even more content. This is another insanely buffed game with so many hours of fun, especially if you are playing with a friend. There's no reason not to pick it up for this price, especially the UK guy. Again, £1.49. You can't even like buy a hamburger for that, I guess. And there is also a 4-pack, which doesn't make any sense because this is like 10 euros and this is 15. So there is no reason, and please don't buy this. Just buy every single one of you your single own copy. Next one up is Outlast, the only game from this list I haven't played, but I have seen a lot of let's plays of this game. It's basically a first-person horror adventure game. And if you've played like Amnesia, which many of you have played, this game is basically like a moderner version of that game. So it's really scary. There is a lot of darkness, and most of the time you are just using your camera because it has like an IR filter, so you can see at night with it, but it has really short battery life and it makes the tension like unbearable. And the visuals are great, but the sounds, then that will just creep you out. Even if you are just watching someone playing the game, you will be scared like nobody's business. And by many, this game is actually better than Amnesia. So yeah, if you want to be scared, especially at night with the lights turned off and playing in the darkness with headphones, I think this is a game for you. But everyone else who at least thinks about some horror game, I think this is the best one you can buy, at least on today's sales. And the last game of today's daily deals is the Sleeping Dogs, 80% off, which takes it down to €4.99, $4.99 and £3.99. This is a GTA style game, and a great one at that. I really enjoyed it because there is a very, very strong story in Hong Kong, so it's kind of cheesy, the story, but really deep. The only like letdown, I will not spoil it, but like the 99% of the story will really wait on you, and you will care about the characters, about their stories. And the one thing that sets this GTA, I wouldn't even say clone because of that GTA style game from the others, is that most of the time you will use only your fists and your legs, because the firearms are hard to get, the ammunition runs out really quickly, and so you will have to learn through a combo system, combos, and you will be able to fight like 6 guys at once. It's like Hong Kong movies. It's insane, the moves you can pull off with this guy, who is the main protagonist, of course. This guy as well. So this is a strong point of this game, and if you've enjoyed any of the GTAs, just pick this game up. It just went under the radar, I think. I don't even think it was a commercial success, which boggles the mind, because this is such a fantastic game with, there's even like parkour mechanic when we are trying to catch someone, because obviously most of the time you don't have firearm. Right now you have it, but most of the time you have to fight really with just your fists, sometime with something you pick up, but it's really mostly martial art GTA style game, and I think it's fantastic, maybe even the best game of this bunch. But it's really hard to pick just one of these games because they are all fantastic. Like, it's really hard to not tell you guys, if you don't have any of these games, just pick them up. I'm pretty sure the other days will not be as pumped as this one, and you may wait for tomorrow, as I said in the guide. even though it says it's only 19 hours left, you still have over 40 hours to pick them up. So you can wait for tomorrow games and then choose from 18. So this was the daily deals. These were the daily deals of November 27th from the Steam Autumn Sale. Thank you guys for watching, and subscribe if you don't want to miss anything. Like the video if you liked what I've done, and leave a comment down below. Maybe I've missed something. It's entirely possible. There's so much content, and all of it is so great. Until next time, bye bye.